and all Idato sons and daughters who are here, and those who are watching us live on our Rise TV, AIT TV, and listening to the State Radio, I thank all of you. Today marks the beginning of an increased tempo in our door-to-door campaign that has been going on for almost 3 months now. In the last 2 months, enemies of democracy have laid all sorts of traps to slow down our movement. But I'm telling you boldly, we have crushed all the obstacles they threw on our way. Ekerelangi, Zona Woman Leader. I seek to serve, not because I'm looking for something, but I have a burning desire to serve mankind and fight for the right of the downtrodden. And since we came into this race, they have been panicking. That is why, from one useless charge to another, the moment they will accuse me this moment of terrorism, they will accuse me of arson, they will accuse me of murder, they will accuse me of rape. These miscreants that have been ranting in a way, we tell them today that the sovereign right to choose leaders resolve and rest with the people. And that the Idato will not surrender that right to anybody. And we will defend this our land. Are we not going to defend this land? Let them bring it on here and we will defend it. And let me say this clear. We will play by the rule. But we will not allow anybody who does not want to play by the rule to enter this land. We will vote, we will campaign door to door, and we will defend our votes. Whatever they want, let them bring across that river. We will do what? Defend. My name remains Ugochinyere, the son of a school teacher. I went to primary school in this building here, Model Primary School. I went to the other one, is St. Barnabas Catholic Church in Oriakokwa. I went to Rose Lake International up there in Akokwa. I went to Bonnie's Pastor Seminary down there in Osina before going to St. Mary's Seminary in Omawa and Holy Rosary in Abokwa for Apostolic Work and Imo State University where I read law and Nigerian school where I was called to the bar. I opened my first business, the telecom shop there in Oriakokwa, some of you know. And I was doing grinding business there in Oriakokwa. You know my humble beginning. But there's one thing I have done in the last 20 years to fight for the right of the common man. And that is why, when I was elected the president of the whole youth in Nigeria, you saw what I did. And you also know when I was in the Senate with the Senate president as advisor on youth matters, how we brought the Not Too Young to Run bill. Today, you, my party members, and those not in the party, supported us to win the primary 7-1 vote out of 82, a landslide victory. I am asking you people to support me for 3 main reasons. Because I know the job of a lawmaker is 3 most important things. The is to make laws. Give me who? If I ever have law, as somebody that read law, I will make law and make it very well. Is to attract democratic dividend for your people by ensuring effective representation in attraction and distribution of projects. With the experience I've had in the last 15 years and the contact I am the only man that can attract sustainable projects to the people of Idato. The third one is to represent the people. How do you represent the people? You speak for them. You fight for them. You cry for them. What have I been doing in the last 15 years? I have been fighting for you and fighting for our people. I have fought for justice. I have a chance not to do that, but I refuse. I have gone to detention, I have gone to prison, fighting for your rights. So when these people who believe that it is only through Mamaji that can win an election come and tell us, he said, go toward hell. This land you see today contributed to the independence of Nigeria. From working on by what them did, Mbano Jike them, Elechukunjaka them, Collins Obi them, and our industrialists, like Ferdinand and our and so on and so forth. Are we slaves to somebody from Amuma? Are we slaves to somebody from Amuma? And I said today, I I will lead you in front of this battle. I will not fear anybody. I want you to stand with me. Watch like our bridge. When they bring trouble, we give it to them. What offense have I done? I said that the election must be conducted free and fair. Our brothers went and imported Jamaicans and Americans into the register. Now we call them Magic. We exposed it. INEC admitted it and corrected it. Thanks to Professor Mahmoud Yakub for doing the right thing. But what did our brothers do? They connect with the DSS in Owerri. And I'm saying this so that the DSS in Abuja will hear. And the police in Owerri. Anti-kidnap unit. To try to tell me that is a hero that saved democracy from the hands of these people. And charge me with treason and terrorism. Is that no madness? Today, we have battled them in over 11 courts and we have defeated them hands down. Ikenga bunnuku mamuchi nekeje ndibo kodeje ogagarani babuja Ikenga bunnuku mamuchi nekeje ndibo kodeje ogagarani babuja omume ya planta ijubu ya planta ofonu ya planta kerele ya babuja oyonewe yawola oyonafu yawola oyonewe yawola anya chorena. One miscreant have been ranting in Owerri that he will assassinate us, he will attack our town, he will destroy us. He said he wants to be governor. Chinas or whatever they call him. I ask you today, will Chinas intend to see that and attack me, we let him go? Hey. So I am calling on the Inspector General of Police and the DSS to call Governor Hope Uzodinma and his attack dogs to order. That we have remained civil is because we believe in rule of law. But when they push us further, we will do what? Retaliate. We want to respect everybody, but you must respect yourself. We are from Idato, land of warriors. We do not bow to anybody. We believe in equity, fairness, and justice. And we do not beg for our rights. We must defend our land and ensure that we have free and fair election. We don't want trouble. We want free and fair election. And when they ask you, why is Ikenga going to Abuja? I'm going to Abuja because I'm among the many few that can stand on the floor of the federal parliament and speak truth to power. I am the only one that can demand for justice, equity, and fairness. I have gone around, I have identified all our problems, and I said, when we are elected, that not only that we are going to go after our own right, but we look for sustainable projects that can improve the lives of our people, using our negotiation skill. We know when to fight, we know when to hit and hit hard, and we know when to go in the night and make negotiations that will benefit our people. Even though we have not been elected, but we have shown our readiness to effectively represent. That is why, of the things that is very important to us, is that want a restructured Nigeria. Whether it's political restructuring, economic restructuring, whichever restructuring, that is one of the first bills we are presenting on the floor of the Federal House of Representatives, a bill for holistic restructuring of Nigeria. From the civil service, from the political, we have a bill that will push the frontier, that for equity, fairness to remain in Nigeria, the power should rotate between North and South. Already in our constitution, how to make a main. And we said, and this issue of devolution of power cannot work if Nigeria is not restructured. Because when we restructure Nigeria and is working, it will benefit the Idato man, the Igbo man, and the entire Nigeria. Not be so? That's it. And that is why we have 39 bills and 40 motions already drafted that we present, and with the help of our colleagues in the parliament, for the good governance of this country. N'ọdịmma a na-aṅụ mmanya na-abanye n'ala Yoruba n'ala Igbo. Onye nwanne anyị n'ugwu na-agba nke ya ọkụ emecha ndọrọta asịsị na-epụta. There must be economic restructuring to allow those VAT to be collected by the states that generate them. So when you destroy your own, you will be doing what? Losing. And I said that you cannot continue to share national revenues and appointments in the way that it is lopsided. We all have rights. We are all part of this country. And for us to have a united and peaceful country, there must be equity, justice, and fairness. The development agencies that we're going to reach and the people who reach in the federal government to solve the rural gully erosion, the Umeshi gully erosion, the one that spans from Obodugu. You know that the World Bank was doing that project for us. But our governor and the one that was before here tried to mess the project up to the extent that the World Bank have to take back their 9 billion naira, and erosion is killing the people of Uruala down to Umeshi Obodugu. That the first priority that will seek urgent federal attention is to find a remedial measure to solve it down to Umeshi, down to Obodugu, so that Mirigakusi in a Burundi mama and the papa. We have said that why did it take? We have said, why has it taken almost 20 years coming from Oba, coming to Ubka, Agwata, to Akokwa, to Arondis Aganakigwe? That road has been a death trap. Now, working with my colleagues from Newi, from Okigwe and so on and so forth, we will push the federal government to give attention to that Oba, Agwata, Akokwa, Arondis road. So, on the day we are presenting our manifesto, I will present those draft bills that I said I'm going to pursue. I will provide my legislative interventions in the area of health, in the area of security, in the area of empowerment on that day, so that you can know when they ask you, why do you want to send the king? He says he's the best, he's prepared, he's ready, and he'll do very well. In rounding up, I will say, I will thank Mohamed Buhari, the president, even though belated, but for signing the electoral act. I will also thank him for insisting that the BVAS machine will be used, and that those plotting for the removal of the INEC chairman cannot succeed. These are our brothers who are scared of free and fair election. They want to compromise the electoral institution, destroy its leadership to pave way for them to reign. But we thank President for assuring us that there's going to be free and fair election. But he must watch the activities of the security agencies, including their militia organization, because these are the problems we are facing today. We don't want to clash with anybody. We don't want trouble with anybody. But the president, if you want your promise of free and fair election to work, then you have to call the police and the DSS to order. Here in Imo State, some of them are working with them as if to say they are PAs to people in government house. They will be ready to be judicial officers, attacking judges, and doing all sorts of things under the watchful eyes of security agencies. They will fabricate terrorism charge and murder charge against me, even when I have not been here for the last 2 months. This is how biased they can be. And if you want to take the IG serious, then he has to put interest in what is happening in Imo State. We will not be scared of anybody. Let me repeat this. We will not be scared of anybody, because it is our right. Across that river and bridge is a place our forefathers gave to us, and it is our duty to ensure that no man comes here to impose anybody on us. That either they will truly and freely elect the kind of leadership they want. And I know I am your consensus choice, because I have fought, because I have the capacity, because I'm ready to effectively represent you. At the level of CUPP, when we're in Abuja, we have said this and we'll say it again. That we want those who were involved in compromising the voter register arrested and now prosecuted. The police IG must parade those who compromise the register. Is it difficult for him to do? Is it difficult? He must, unless he's working with them. He must prosecute them. Those who have been going around burning INEC offices, when they finish, they are looking for opposition people to accuse. They should look into what happened in Owerri and the PVCs that also missing there, and find out those who are involved and their connection to that. And I'm saying this and I'll keep saying it, that if we get it wrong in this election, there might be problem in Nigeria. And we don't want that problem. And that is why we're saying, starting from here in Idato, that the people's right to choose must be respected at all times. And let me say this again. They're going about collecting PVCs and account numbers. So they used to do Operation Wire. The bank can give instruction to mass transfers 5 days to election. NFIU can place no debit on mass transfers to government account 5-10 days to election. So that they don't do this massive transfer of money to buy votes. And we also said that we agree with the central bank policy on cash withdrawal limits. That is why when I see what Gbajabiamila was doing with the House of Reps, I ask myself, is he speaking for the House of Reps as people like us want to go into, or is he speaking for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu? That the people that are earning salary of 10,000, 20,000, that these criminals have impoverished, are they the ones that want to withdraw more than 500,000 in a week? We know those who want to withdraw more than 500,000 in a week, and we know what they want to use the money to do. And that I know how difficult it is for them moving the money from their bullion houses back to the bank. But they have no option, they must do that. So we support the president on that, and we support the central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, on that. And that is why we say, it is so shocking that few days to take off of that policy, we now hear stories that DSS has framed the central bank governor for terrorism. Is Emefiele a terrorist? Does he look like a terrorist? So if you want to remove a man and you couldn't find a better option, you decide so low to charge him for terrorism. We are saying stop that nonsense. Stop what? Stop what? President Muhammad Buhari, we know you are not part of that. Call the people who fabricated that treason charges. Investigate the circumstances with which they accuse your central bank governor of being a terrorist. If it is about stopping this policy, we are saying no. Nigerians don't want this policy to be stopped. You can't never wait. I'm gonna 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 wait. And again, I am not a tribalist, but at the side I will ask myself, can the DSS frame terrorism charge against the customs CG? Can they do that against the NSA? No. Can they do that against Ahmed Lawan? No. Can they do that against the one in finance? No. Can they do that against the one in NMPC? No. Why God will you find it to do Emefiele? Why? That was the same thing that happened to the Chief Justice of the Federation on not the last time. And after those charges, just to push him out of office and then they forget about it. We don't want these kind of things to happen. Nigeria is already tense. We are getting close to election. We will not support any attempt to undermine the INEC chairman. Shall we agree on that? And we say we will not support any attempt to cause a leadership change using fabricated charge like terrorism against the central bank governor. So please, we are appealing to President Muhammad Buhari, the assurance he has given to Nigerians at the United Nations that his only desire to leave office is to leave for us a lasting legacy of free and fair election. That starts with independence of the Electoral Commission, stands with the stability in the physical and financial markets. And more importantly, we have heard about what they call 5 by 10. They have launched again. Because all is true, these are people who can never stop being fraud and wayo. They can never. Now, Operation 5 by 10, they are identifying polling units that have strong registrations and marking either 5 polling units or 10, depending on the number that is in that ward. So that after accreditation, they will rate those polling units and carry the result, the already accredited figures, and use it to go and write result with their militia. And that is why I'm saying, put your hand, just hold your ear and listen to what I'm saying. Come out very early in the morning on election day. Make sure you count your beavers and it's complete. Follow it to your polling unit. Let them query it to be sure there's no accreditation or preloaded one inside it. Once you accredit and it's getting 11, 12, 1, let your youth guide your polling unit. You must make arrangement for security to guide the polling unit, especially between 11 to 2, because that is when this criminal want to come to carry that already accredited figures. If we guide the polling units, if we resist them with everything within our powers, within the ambit of the law, there is no way once that result is transmitted and we collect our copy at that venue that they can try nonsense. So, and we appeal to INEC, imposing the people for RACTEC, because we have started secretly training people that they will use as RACTEC so that they can authenticate the fake results they want to upload in different states of the Federation. Please, don't accept this list from these people that you already know who they are. And also still insisting that the electoral officials who are involved in the Mumamaji fake registration across 14 states in the country be deployed to other states, and the ones that this action have been established against removed from the commission. While we are appealing to the Inspector General of Police to ensure that they are effectively prosecuted. My people, winning this election is very easy as long as we remain vigilant, courageous, and fearless. Mobilize our people as we're already doing. Come out in the morning, vote and wait behind as in you. Vote and do what? Vote and do what? And then ensure that the result is transmitted before the person leaves the polling unit. And we follow them to the RACTEC, to the ward. From that ward to the ward, LUGA. We will keep vigil in thousands. We will come with our mats. Let us see how they will come from Amuma, because they say they have army and police and run the great people of Idato. Is that possible? My former member in the House of Rep, Right Honorable Rufus Omire, our chairman, all the members of our party in our support group, and our zonal woman, Mrs. Uzodinma, and more importantly, I'm making our House of Assembly candidate, be that or not, Barrister Kanayo Wanko Ukurara. Kangwano, Unabijari Kengaka. Unu choki ija adimma unu megene binyere okura unu maba today ego ni the local government in receive e wona kono horo ija donor and south have received over 4 billion we project on horo all people like okura gaju question he will not be an hallelujah man in the State House of Assembly so now kwadom una kwado sukwe ya ike why is the local government allocation of Idato North and then South? Why there is underdevelopment in the rural areas is because that the dirty local government money are not allowing it to come to our local government. About over 4 billion if you Idato North and South be on a project. I get ones on 1 million work. Yes. That is why he get this there a candidate is very strong in Idato South. I want an hallelujah man. And that candidate is Honorable Chris Owu.